Hello, it's me. I'm dreaming of the roses next to me. Adele, no?
I don't know.
You want me to just record the entire thing is like this?
Go.
It's fucking, it needs like oil or something.
No, it doesn't. You just suck it.
Stop the work and fucking hold for everything.
What's up? We're rolling? We're ready?
Yeah. No. We're not rolling.
You guys are making me uncomfortable.
You fucking slated for the hell of it.
Okay.
How big of a fool do you feel?
What? What? All right. Welcome to the Hold for Everything podcast. This is episode 7. We're here on another Thursday. Hopefully. We got Jake. We got Shay, who's barking at absolutely nothing.
There's a car door slam.
Okay.
Aw.
Well, we got Jake. We got Jess. I realized the last 2 episodes, I didn't introduce you guys.
I don't even want to be here, so so it's fine.
But I got you Starbucks. You got
I
me
got you
Starbucks. That's the only reason I'm here. It's the free Starbucks. Are we going to what's that bar called?
Bungalow bar?
You want to go to Bungalow Bar after this, or is that too much? Too much? Maybe another time.
Depends on when we finish.
All right, we're not going.
Beer does sound nice.
A beer? Yeah.
I just want to get
Shout out to Bungalow Bar
yeah.
out here on Rockaway
Unofficial
Beach.
sponsor.
Unofficial sponsor. We're planning on going there. Anyway, anything interesting happened this weekend? End of week?
Nope.
Jess never has anything. She's just bored all the time,
All the time.
24/7. Did you work at all on set? Anything?
No, because of the fucking COVID test.
Jessica has corona, which means we all have corona.
I don't.
That's
have
not
corona.
actually how that happened.
We all have corona, and we're here. We've been quarantining in Jessica's house for the past week, ever since she told me that she has corona.
You know,
No.
someone you work for is gonna just be like, oh, he's doing this, and they're
Yo.
gonna be like, oh, he's on set right now.
I'm so glad that I fell asleep after you texted me that, because I literally typed up a text to the people that I worked with
Yeah.
and the people that I was about to work with to be like, hey,
This happened.
this happened. And I
and
fell
then
asleep.
you woke up to text being like, actually,
False positive.
Yeah.
I was
Not even
so-
false positive. They just fucked it up.
Yeah, they entered it. So the doctor called me. He's like, we enter it manually. It was an accident. You're actually negative. So then I had to go get another rapid and a PCR. They're both negative. So we're good.
Yeah.
Sorry to bother you, Jess, but yeah, I get closer to the microphone.
Ooh,
When you talk.
Ooh,
Okay.
Jake's scolding
picked-
Jess now.
We picked it up. She's not normally fucking up.
I know. You know why?
This time was just she's just a little bit further away than usual.
See, that's why I was trying to pull it closer before
Yeah.
Eric was fucking chopping his head off over there.
My head is mad big in my defense. It's not a difficult thing to do. Just take up the entire fucking screen.
Oh my god, I made a fucking hilarious joke when
In
I
your
was
head?
watching that show last night.
Which one?
show?
Oh,
The Mayor.
the Mayor show?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Before we even get to Mayor of first of all, Mayor of Easttown, I keep texting you guys the wrong. I'm like Town of Mayor, Easttown of Mayor,
You
Mayor.
keep spelling it wrong too.
Mayor
'cause I
east
finally
of
realized
town.
how to spell it.
Anyway, yeah. What were we talking about just now?
How Jess doesn't have corona,
Yeah. So I almost texted all of my employers.
that you were in contact, but then it turned out, no, you weren't.
Yeah. And I got to work, and now I'm exhausted. But I have the next 2 days off
Well,
because.
good for you. I lost my job because of it.
All right.
Oof.
Well, did you really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
'cause
supposed
you
to work
reached
for
out to them.
Vice, and then it said positive. I didn't have a negative test. What was I gonna do?
Did you reach out to them after? Like, yo, it's.
I did, yeah. And then they wanted me to work Friday, but I couldn't work Friday. I could only work Thursday
Why can you work Friday?
because Friday was my birthday, and I didn't want to.
See, this is the difference between. I worked like 3 jobs on my birthday. Does
I
that make me?
would've.
Does that make
Just
me a
because-
terrible person?
Just because
I know. I understand. Just
yeah.
because I have no friends and
Yeah.
nobody wants to do anything with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I worked for Complex on my birthday, and then I worked for Impractical
Ooh.
Jokers. But it was the pizza show on Complex.
Oh, okay, that works.
Why? What did Complex do? What do you know about Complex that people want to know?
Nothing. They had a peak and they're no longer at it.
Oh, talking
Like-
shit about Complex. Okay. What was their peak?
Like 2013.
With Joe Budden and Academics?
I don't know, maybe.
That
I don't
was-
remember exactly what
I
was
love that
happening.
show. I didn't know anything that they were talking about, but I would
Yeah.
watch all the time.
Their YouTube channel's pretty decent.
Who?
But that's it. Like
Complex.
it used to be like
Oh.
I see like a shit ton of people. The dog thinks I'm like about to give it a treat, but I don't have anything for her. But she's like staring at me like, yeah, because I'm moving my hand around. But like I used to see shit all the time, like online for like, oh, check out this shit on Complex. And now I just don't see anymore. So maybe it's just me and my social media feed being like, you never really interacted with this, but no one seems to talk about it. Like,
Nobody talks about it.
yeah.
Well, also First We Feast took over, and
yeah.
like I only know about Hot Ones. I don't know anything
Yeah.
about Complex. Joe Budden went on his own. Academics went on his own, and they're all doing like different shows. Everyone's talking about Joe Budden and shit like that.
Yeah.
All right, so fuck Complex.
Yeah.
Even though
That's our stance now.
even though I'm employed by them.
They don't employ me.
God damn it! Am I fired now? If they saw this, you think I would get fired?
Well,
They're not gonna
you
sue.
associate with someone who thinks that maybe we aren't as popular as we used to be. You're fired. Like we didn't say anything that harsh.
I mean, we're shooting Pizza Wars,
Mhm.
so they basically just make us
That's
pizza
cool.
all
Yeah.
day.
You guys gotta film the marijuana pizza delivery guy in Brooklyn.
There's a marijuana pizza guy.
Oh hell yeah! I'll send you the Instagram.
Okay. He actually like will show up at your door, kind of
Yeah,
shit. Just the guy
he'll
himself.
deliver it or pick it up. Yeah.
Damn.
He's got a whole shop. It's sick.
Oh, he's got a shop.
It's sick.
Okay. So we're sponsored by that guy now.
Yeah.
Can we tag him if I clip this?
I forget his name, but
Oh,
we can
God,
tag
we
him. I'll
can't
look
even
it up.
tag him. All right. So this week on Woody Allen is an asshole. The Rainy Day, the movie that you've been talking about for
Is
the
that what
past
it was?
4 episodes that none of us knew what the fuck you were talking about. It's the Rainy Day is the one with Selena Gomez and
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet, your weird crush with a 16-year-old, and
I'll kill you.
It's already documented. We've talked
it's
about it
already
last
documented.
episode.
It's out. The episode's out there. You're done.
I was the one who brought it up. So.
And you're the one that brought it up. It's worse. So apparently China doesn't give a fuck that he's a pedophile. And they're releasing that movie, Rainy Day.
It's like NBA players when they can't cut it in the NBA, they all go. They're like right now, it used to be popular. Like you'll play in the Euro League.
Uh-huh.
Now, like it's like, oh, if you got to try and get back in the NBA, we're going to play in China's league. So it's
Well-
like, what if you're a filmmaker and no one in fucking America wants you,
You just go to China.
go to China. They're just like, fine,
Stephon
we get a
Marbury
name
did
for a minute.
really good in China, though.
fucking. So did Lance Stephens, but no one gives a shit.
I didn't even realize he went to China.
Yeah, he did great. I think he was the league MVP this year.
Oh,
what
shit.
about the Knicks dude? The Asian guy.
Jeremy Lin?
Yeah.
That's so long ago.
That's,
Wait,
wait, he didn't go.
he didn't go to China.
He's still in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been bouncing around.
Oh, I didn't know.
Last I heard, he was playing on the Rockets, but that could
Eric?
have been a minute ago too.
Eric,
What? That was racist?
why? Why did you think he played for China?
No, because I haven't seen him around after the Knicks.
So
Like,
he went. So he went to China.
I don't know. He just so happens to be, what is he? He Asian of some sort.
He's Asian.
All right, my bad. What's up? We're on episode 7. The real us is coming out. I'm no longer trying to be respectful. All right. So I guess that's it on Woody Allen. Woody Allen Rainy Day is going to be in China. Nobody cares. And that's where we're at. We're done. We don't care. Rainy Day.
Yeah, I'm tired of Woody Allen.
All
Me
right.
too.
All right.
Like I understand that there's for some reason the highest interaction we get is Woody Allen, and it's mostly people who don't like us. So I know that's why you want to keep talking because people are clicking for it, but it's also people who don't like us. It's not like people who. It's a bunch of people who are just like, he's not actually a pedophile or creepy, guys. Come on.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people
It's
in the
a lot.
comments calling us dumbasses because we're like not stating
One
the
guy-
irrelevant facts.
one
to
guy
the
said,
situation.
your uncle's right. You really do not know what the fuck you're talking about.
What's fucking great is that guy listened to like a whole episode.
Dude, he must have.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned my uncle. Who the fuck knows when I mentioned
Yeah.
my uncle? Episodes ago.
Yeah.
He goes, your uncle's right.
Yeah.
I wanted to send that. I was going to make a clip of it and just send it to my uncle just because I thought it would be funny.
That you should have.
Yeah, absolutely.
I might still do it and I'll let you know what he says.
Yeah. I mean,
I also commented as the podcast on, because it gives us like on YouTube, the analytics, it'll tell you the videos that suggest our videos. So I
Yeah.
went to one of the main ones and it's like, it's not a video where they're like, oh, this is why he's innocent. It's just a video of he's such a good filmmaker. But in all the comments, they're like, we know you're innocent. So I commented and whatever. I commented and then I got shit for that too. That's the end of that.
I mean, it just reminds me of the. What'd you do?
Jesus
Reminds me
Christ.
of the Gerard Carmichael. You know him?
No.
Comedian.
Oh,
Super
okay.
fucking talented comedian.
Okay.
But he has a joke as as a society, talent is more important than morals.
Uh-huh.
And the whole thing is just like, you know,
Oh, that's what the lady said. She's like, we're not here for his scandals. We're here for his work and art.
yeah.
I was like, okay.
But that's it. Like in his examples, he might include Woody Allen actually.
Uh-huh.
That might be one of them, but it's also like R.
gave-
Kelly is one of them.
Michael Jackson kind of thing.
Michael Jackson's one of them, where it's just like, we know these things happened,
Yeah.
but like we just don't give a fuck.
I mean, we
It's
know
like,
the R. Kelly one for a fact.
It's like, damn, Mike. Like I think one of the jokes is like, Michael might have fucking touched those kids, but he also made Thriller.
I was in the car the other day with my friend, and R. Kelly came on, and I started singing, and she's like, "No, we don't do that." I go, "What? It's just me and you. Nobody's got to know this is happening right now."
I won't play it either.
Yeah, I mean, I only knew a handful of R. Kelly songs. I mostly, towards the end of it, was like the "Trapped in the Closet" thing is
Uh-huh.
the best joke I've ever heard. It's forever. The beat never changes. The melody never changes. It's hours long.
This-
Shay, what are you doing?
She's very upset that we're.
I don't know if she wants to come over here. I
She
don't
wants
know what's
she
going on.
wants us to pay attention to her. She's normally
Come
over
here,
there with
Shay.
Eric.
Come here.
She's got food and everything over there.
She's just
Come on,
staring at
you're
you.
holding up
Can we
the
get a-
dog. That's
can we
why
get
I
a
thought she
camera on
wanted
this
to come
dog?
over here.
Huh?
Get a camera on
Yeah.
the dog.
Cut to the wide for the.
That's why I thought
She-
she
Can
we-
wanted to come over
should-
here, but she won't walk under the wire.
Should
so
we
I
have a
don't know.
doggy cam? Should we attach
Oh
your
my
GoPro
God,
to
yes.
the dog
That would be the best.
just while she's fucking just running around?
Put it on her head. Where like
Shay,
90%
go
of
by
the
Eric.
episodes are probably just gonna be like a shot straight into Eric's side, but do it.
Do it. All right.
So do you want to come?
Okay.
I think
Quickly.
she wants you to come. She's
Quickly,
just
the
like,
Oscars. The Oscars. Did anyone watch?
No.
Did I watch? No. Did you watch?
Why are you
Hell
like
no.
revealing your arm? You've been working out or something?
Yeah. What's up, ladies?
Look at that farmer's tan.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Ooh, look at the little. You see that?
Shay. Just come
Okay.
Here.
Oscars. Did anything interesting happen during the Oscars?
I heard it was one of the lowest rated Oscars
I
of
saw
all
that
time.
this morning.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch it, but
You
I
know all the weird
heard
shit that's
about the
happened.
ending.
Okay, go ahead.
Where I
Explain
think-
the ending because
I think the producers thought Chadwick was going to win, and then he didn't, so they just cut it. Like they just cut. Whoever won wasn't there,
well,
so
I
they
know.
just cut to
so
like they cut the end of it.
Anthony Hopkins won
Mm-hmm.
and gave no video.
Yeah, he wasn't there, and I think like the rumor was people thought it was Chadwick.
Yeah, but normally if they know the person's not going to be there and they know that person's going to win in the back, they'll get a video made, which they didn't do for Anthony Hopkins. So they just said he won, said he's not there, and the show ended with Joaquin Phoenix, apparently.
I didn't see it. I didn't watch it.
Oh.
Are you for real right now?
Can you hear the dog in the thing?
I don't know. I hope so. Just because this is so good.
Are
She's
you
so upset.
serious, dude? I told you she wasn't behaving today. Nobody wanted to listen
I'm going
to
to
me.
fuck
She's like a
this dog up
toddler.
today.
Well, but what? She's not listening today. What are we really going to do about that?
She's
how are me and Eric going to change?
She's got to
anything
go
about
outside.
that? No, she can stay.
You're going to go in the bathroom, Shay.
Shay
Alright.
doesn't know what's in the bathroom.
So anyway, we didn't watch. Anthony Hopkins wasn't there. It just cut off. And that's all we know.
Oh, I heard that. Was it Andre Day got censored for saying that Purple Rain probably didn't get nominated because Prince is black.
She said that on the show?
Yeah, I heard it got cut. Like basically they because there's always been for the several years now that drama of like basically award shows neglecting to actually like consider black artists and whatnot in their processes.
Yeah.
So like I think someone in an interview live, maybe before the ceremony or during it,
Go ahead.
like asked her what she thought of Purple Rain, and she was like, it's a beautiful song, but it probably didn't even get fucking nominated. And apparently they edited that out. Which
Dude.
also was just like,
How did they edit it out though? If it's because it was an interview. It was an
yeah.
interview, yeah.
it wasn't like part of like an
Yeah.
acceptance speech. She played Billie Holiday, so I think she was nominated. I don't know. For
Purple
best.
Rain though, why would it? Why would it have been?
Purple Rain
nominated?
was also a movie.
Yeah, but this year though, what did it
No,
have
they
to-
think they were just talking about history.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it
'cause
was not like, what do you think about this thing that's happening right now? I think it was just like we're talking in
Wait,
general.
who said it?
Andre Day. I think
They
it was her.
also
I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty certain it was her.
they also gave what you call it, the in memoriam. What's his name?
For Chadwick?
No. Well, I mean, he must have been in it, but also Wolf was in it. The sound guy for
Really?
for Nomadland.
He was?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
That's actually pretty nice to see crew get remembered.
yeah. Well,
Besides,
I
like,
think-
directors.
I think it's always been that way. We just didn't know who they were, but now we're like, I was talking
Wait,
to my
Nomadland was nominated?
yeah.
Was it nominated?
I think it was a big part of like the show.
Oh,
A few times, I think. I didn't watch it, so I don't fucking
Okay.
know.
Oh.
There was
I
only like
didn't-
5 movies that came out this year. I heard they were also doing like movies from like 2019, 2020 type shit because there hasn't been like a real show. So and there haven't been any movies this year. So I don't know how true that is.
you know what they could have done? Just not had it.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You know how much it would have changed most people's lives?
Nah.
Like negligibly.
I mean, if they had just did like, I was thinking like if they could,
it would have been a fire Trivial Pursuit question in like 30 years. What won Best Picture in 2020 or in the 2021 Oscars?
Nothing.
Yeah,
I don't even know now. I don't know the answer right now.
yeah, because we didn't need to do it.
What won yesterday?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I know her.
I have
won
no clue.
best something music artist or something.
I
like
saw
that.
the
That'd be
little
awesome.
boy from that movie being freaking adorable on the
Oh,
red
yeah, yeah, yeah.
carpet.
You were very excited about that.
He was so cute.
Can we get him on the show?
Oh my god, I would love
You're
to.
the producer. I'm gonna need you to speak to those people.
If he was on the show, I would
That's
kick
true.
Eric
It
off
would
of
be
the
my
host.
responsibility.
Yeah, we could have him host the show, and I'll.
No,
I'll
I would be the
I'll
host
sit in the.
because I would just want to talk to him.
You host, and I'll sit over there and just pet the dog.
You know what? We keep talking about our future guest cam. I think the Shay cam is the guest cam. They
Yeah.
get whatever shots that Shay gets for her.
Whenever they talk, it's just
Yeah.
hopefully they're
Hopefully at the right place. You know what? That's the risk of coming on our show in the future. Is maybe you'll get heard, but you might not get seen.
The doggy cam is a good idea, though.
Yeah.
It is.
Right now, it'd be staring directly at me, but yeah.
And you would not.
least she's
you would not like
quiet.
that.
I'd
But
be like-
this was your idea. There's nothing you
Yeah.
could do. Just really quick, but yeah, I mean the in memoriam thing was. I was talking to my friend, and I was just thinking like now that we're in the business, like we're gonna start to know the fucking people that are in the
In memoriam.
in memoriam.
Because we talked about Wolf on episode 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
Because that had like just happened the night before. or
yeah,
something.
but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, the more we do this, the more, even like artists and shit like that, like
Yeah.
we're gonna know these people. Like we're gonna be like, yo, I worked with this person who died. Like, and like as a
was my
kid, you
shoe
watch
shine.
all this shit happen. You
You're
know?
so morbid. Like, why can't we just be like, yo, I worked with the person who worked on that movie, or yo, I worked with the
just-
person who shot that movie, who directed
Can we
that
have a real
movie.
conversation every now and then? God damn.
You're so
We-
morbid.
This is a show about film, television,
And
and
death.
death.
Okay, that's it with the Oscars. Master of None season 3. They're switching gears. They said fuck Aziz.
No, he's like still writing and directing.
He's directing, but he'll probably be in it a little bit, but he's not the lead anymore. Have you ever seen a show do that?
Yeah.
on season 3 of the series. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, I think a lot of shows shift character. Not a lot, but like shows shift characters.
Sure, but I can only think of one. And it's Homeland, but that was like a weird instance where the
But,
main
like-
character was in the first 2 seasons and then they killed him, and I still don't understand why.
Well, think about like it's only it would only be like it was only a twist for non-book readers, but like Game of Thrones.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people thought like, oh, Rob is like big time. Rob is a big character, and then Red Wedding gets fucking murdered. Spoiler alert for a show that's been over for a while now, but
Canceled.
yeah, we're done. But like he looked like a main character. He was getting like a hero. He would look like he was going to be a hero, a big player, and all this shit. Then like season 3, they're just like, nah.
Well, in the books, I'm assuming
He doesn't even
he's
get chapters.
Oh, he doesn't.
No, it's all the shit that he does is told. Why it wasn't a surprise for people who read the books because it's all told through the mother, through Catelyn.
I see.
So all his shit is through her eyes. He doesn't get narrative chapters.
I mean, but that was like the beauty of the show. They make
Yeah.
you care about it, and most of the people that are watching don't read the books.
But it was
and-
before like
and they
that was
just
like
kill
the
'em off.
first not the first obviously Ned was the first, but that was like one of the ones that was unexpected. They wwere like, oh, he died, and it's forwarding the plot. It's going big, and then that was like, oh, everyone can die. There is no and that's not true.
Right.
Eventually, it was like we're down to only the characters that have plot armor finally, but shit happens like that.
But I think
Also, she was introduced, wasn't she, in the Thanksgiving episode?
I think she was in the first couple seasons.
Yeah.
But she was a minor character. I don't like minor, but like now this is. But I think, is it because of the whole? I mean, has Aziz been around since he got halfway
did.
canceled?
He did a bit after, maybe a year after all that shit with him.
Mm-hmm.
He had a stand-up special.
Really?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's actually not that bad, and
Does he make jokes about what happened?
he doesn't really make jokes about it. I mean, I think he does like a few light things, but like he does talk about it. Like I think like right off the top. Like I think if it's been a long time since I watched any of this, so
Wasn't his cancellation not accurate though? I remember
wasn't-
reading
it
an
wasn't.
what it
article
was
and being like, "What
a,
the fuck?"
a lot of people were split on it.
Yeah,
is what it was.
It was.
Because I read the article from the girl who said it was, and it was more like just leave thing. Like she didn't want to hook up, and he was like, "All right, leave," and she got pissed. But like,
well, no.
okay, that's an asshole thing to do, but it's not like
That wasn't.
That wasn't quite it, but
Yeah.
it wasn't that far off of the sentiment. Like
yeah.
Aziz didn't do anything incredibly
That he didn't do anything that 90% of the guys that have probably done either on purpose or just not realized it.
yeah.
'Cause
it wasn't like he didn't assault her basically.
No.
But he
Yeah.
also it's easy to see
How he could
yeah.
misread what was happening.
Yeah. But
I
it
just
also
remember
doesn't clear
reading
the
it,
fact that it's like you read it and you're like, hey, it's kind of a dick move. But
Yeah.
so that's why it was like he was never
I
it happened around the same time as just a little bit after the Louis C.K.
Right.
shit too.
That was
so
the
it was
issue.
never you compare the two and you're like, well,
it's yeah.
one of them is
but I
drastically.
I think
different.
that was the problem though. It
Yeah.
came out at the same time, so everybody's like, "Look at this."
Yeah.
But I think the Aziz one is probably the best thing to come. Well, for me, I just thought a really good conversation came out of it because it made me kind of
Yeah, you
think about-
reconsider all the shit that you might have done and
I'm
not thought
like,
about.
yo, maybe I
Yeah.
kind of did put somebody in a position like this. Not that I'm fucking the worst person in the world, but I can see
Well, you're amongst them.
right top 10 for sure. But I thought that brought up a really good conversation.
Yeah.
I mean,
the only thing I remember about it is reading the article and just thinking like, I didn't think he deserved to be canceled. Like
No,
I
a
didn't.
lot of
I
people
read
had that
it. I
sentiment,
read
yeah.
it and didn't think he did anything wrong.
no.
And I'm not even like I'm not. It's not like I'm a huge fan of the guy. I'm just saying.
Right.
Like,
I think it's one of those things where he might have they both
I mean, your feelings are valid. So, however, if the girl felt like he did something wrong, it is what it
he
is.
didn't
But
intentionally do anything bad. Is
Yeah.
basically it. He
Yeah.
even if he did do something that was incorrect, he didn't do it on purpose.
I agree.
Is what, especially because they spoke after that.
Yeah.
I mean, not that
Well,
negates
the-
what she said, because there's plenty of instances where a girl will get raped and she'll still talk to the fucking guy afterwards, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
But
you
I
know.
think, but that is like the big kicker with his is that seemingly he did all the right shit post. It was like,
He
oh yeah,
disappeared.
yeah.
He'd made
He-
one.
like he talked to the person. He like was like, you know, he didn't sit there and like
Yeah.
try and be like, no, I didn't. I'm
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he was just like,
And
fuck.
he
then-
kept the receipts, the text messages that he had. He had the conversation. That was like the biggest problem because it was one of those things where it's like privately they had the conversation. She came to him with the problem and he resolved and he apologized.
yeah.
And then she still came out with it. I mean, this is not to blame her or whatever, but it was just one of those things where it's like you guys had.
Did
this,
you resolve it with him or not? Like it's one thing if like you
Right.
tried and in a like with going back to the Louis C.K. shit, like there was rumors for a long time.
Yeah.
But like no one was willing to actually like touch it because
Yeah.
he was such a fucking name. Like
Yeah.
it could ruin people.
And he
Wasn't
was-
that
he
right
was-
around the time of the Harvey Weinstein stuff too?
Yeah, I
it
think-
was about a
little
year.
bit
It was
after it.
It was
about a
literally
year
like
later.
that shit. No, the Louis C.K. stuff.
Yeah, a year after the Harvey.
That's what
No,
I'm
No, I
saying,
think it
yeah,
was right
that's
at the beginning. I
fresh.
think.
really.
I think really all that shit like
It came out.
Louis C.K. and Harvey Weinstein are like very beginning Me Too stuff. So I think they're very close to each other. I think closer than a year.
Harvey Weinstein exploded Me Too. That
yeah,
was the big.
that was the
like,
because
yeah.
he forever.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
like, but that was it. Like, you couldn't try and resolve it with him personally, like Louis
Right.
C.K.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, understandably, it's like, yeah, you go public with that if they're going to like not do any of this shit.
I mean,
Like,
and
if
another.
you can't do it, you can't do it. But like, it's seemingly, I understand your point with Aziz, where it's like, it looks like you reached out and he was amicable and like tried, like,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
you still put him on blast, like,
It is funny that he kept the text message.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. That doesn't really
It's
mean
just,
anything.
it's funny how like he can't star in the show.
well, I don't. I think
And
that's a
now-
choice he made.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
but-
do you
Yeah.
think that? Well, that's kind of where I was going. Do you think it's a strategic move in the sense of like if he puts himself in the limelight again with season 3, is it like he's kind of asking to get taken down? Because it seems like that is a theme with everyone who gets Me Too'd is like they'll win a big award and then all of a sudden that's when everyone comes out like, yo, this dude's a fucking piece of shit. You
Well,
know what I mean?
no. I mean, I can see, I think maybe after all, because like I said, he still did that special a little bit afterwards.
Right.
And he does talk about it and he does, like, you know,
Mhm.
I don't think at this point there's like everyone knows about it. And even when it came out, I think it was like 70-30. Like the majority of people were like, it's like cringy, but it's not
Mhm.
the word. It's not like something like it's not Harvey Weinstein bullshit.
Right.
It's like it's
That
nowhere.
was the consensus
Yeah.
of everything. Yeah.
Was like there were people obviously because there's always people that are on like a far extreme, but most people I don't think were against him afterwards, and I don't think it would be. I think maybe after all the shit and after being out of the limelight,
Mhm.
maybe he just doesn't want to be in the limelight
That's
anymore.
fair.
Like it's probably partially inspired by that, but like the show never actually got canceled.
Right.
I think after not being on television for a while, he might have maybe realized like the thing I actually really like is the writing.
Yeah. I also
Because
think
he's still writing and he's directing now.
I think is it Key or Peel for us and
It's Jordan Peele.
I think Peel is a big part of that. Like comedians are realizing like we can be behind the scenes and be a huge name,
He's really
Yeah.
good
you know?
behind the scenes.
Oh yeah,
He's
Yeah. And he shits him
Insanely
out like
Yeah.
2 a year kind of thing.
yeah.
Like,
We were
I don't
going
know
to
how
have
you even-
Candyman, but then the pandemic.
but he wrote it.
Yeah,
It's written.
but I
Right.
mean, like it was going to come out.
Oh, it's filmed already?
Yeah, there was like previews and shit.
a remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Candyman is the dude from who's the villain? Obviously, well, Candyman.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
Sorry, it's the guy. It's the guy that's played in Watchmen. The blue guy? No, am I
Is it?
wrong?
I can't remember the.
I love that dude.
It's
Dude's
been a
great.
while. I remember seeing the previews and like texting the friends I have that are also really into horror
Mm-hmm.
movies, being like, "Yo, we're seeing this, right?" And it's like, "Yeah," but then
Because it's gonna be. It's. I mean,
it's gonna be good.
He hasn't missed.
yeah,
I mean,
He hasn't.
he hasn't missed. Whatever. I mean, we don't have to really talk about that. But
Tony Todd.
yeah.
Tony, that's the guy.
I think that's the original Candyman.
Oh,
I think he is reprising though.
Cedric
But it
Mays
says 2021.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's reprising. I think that's
Nice.
as
like.
Candyman,
Nice.
or
I think so.
okay. Weird flex.
Well, because he's kind of beloved in the
Right.
No,
original.
that's definitely the original.
That would be
I'll
like.
never fucking forget that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched.
What?
Yeah.
You never
You
saw
never
the
watched
original? You
it?
have to watch the original.
I
I don't know if it was because I was a kid, but it scared the shit out of me.
I mean,
It
it's a
could
good-
very well be because I was a child.
It's a good movie. Like, it works. Like, it's not like one of the ones that like has the reputation of like the exorcism and shit like that.
Where
but,
there's like 8 of them.
well, no, I was gonna say that people still talk about the original exorcism like it's still scary right now, and it's not. Like,
It's
let's just
actually-
be real.
It's
If you're
actually
not,
funny now.
yeah, if you're like older than 10, that's no longer a scary movie. Nothing holds up about it, like visually.
I watched The Sixth Sense. I watched 3/4 of The Sixth Sense, and then I have yet to see the rest of that movie again because I cried when the lady on the bike rolled up with half a face.
What does that have to do with what we're doing?
It's
I
a
don't
horror
know.
movie. And
The Sixth Sense.
yeah,
is
That's
not
still a
horror
good movie, though.
yeah, it is.
No, it is.
Well,
It's a
what movie did
suspense.
you watch?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not,
That's absolutely a horror
it's,
movie.
It's
It's like a
suspense
suspenseful thriller.
Yeah, there's a different genre.
If you think The Sixth Sense
Eric,
is
how
a
old
horror
were
movie,
you? How old were you?
let us know
How
in the
old were
comments.
It
you?
was last week, Jake.
How old were you?
I don't know. I was like 11.
Exactly why you thought it was a horror movie. You were like, ghosts. It must
Listen,
be horror.
everything was scary when I was a kid. My dad would leave me on a ladder outside in the backyard and then run inside when it was nighttime. And then
Yeah, I mean that's just how you raise children.
who doesn't do that?
Yeah.
Your dad's never like sat you down on the clothesline ladder and then ran inside while it was pitch
No,
dark
what my
outside?
dad would do is if I like fell asleep taking a nap, like as a child, he just so happened to be home because he worked a ton when I was younger. So like if he was home and I was like taking a nap, he would move me from wherever I was taking a nap to another spot. So then I like wake up mad confused. It's like a 3-year-old or 4-year-old.
That's
like-
actually hilarious.
Yeah, it's like kind of harmless because it's still my house.
Okay,
it's not like
yeah.
he moved me from
That's-
like he's
that's
like,
great.
yo, Greg, I'm gonna
Yeah,
put my child in
there's-
your house. Like he moved me just like from like the couch to the other couch or something. It was like
That's a loving joke. Mine is like, I'm going to fuck you up for the rest of your life kind
no,
of shit.
he's just raising you up literally. You had to get up high
right.
to understand.
You're right. He's like, I need you to learn how to climb down.
Mine was the best at hide and seek.
Your dad.
Ah. That was a good one.
He left one day and never came back.
Are we wrapping up the Candyman conversation? Because apparently that came out of nowhere. We got anything else to say about Candyman?
No.
When's that coming out? Candyman.
Let's find out.
Do we
Not
know?
on the list.
I'm sorry. Well, I know. You're the one who brought it up. We talked about it for 5 minutes.
I mean,
The release date is August
Oh.
27, 2021. Is
Nice.
that?
Oh, the poster's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the guy. But he's not. Oh, he's the lead though.
yeah, I think he's the the
Dude, he's so fucking good.
yeah.
And he's how old is that? What's his name?
The lead?
Yeah.
I don't actually know.
It's okay. I thought it would.
He played
pop up.
Dr. Manhattan, you said?
Dr. Manhattan, and he played in one of the really good episodes of Black Mirror. The Mortal Kombat ish. episode.
yeah, where like they warp into
Wait, this guy?
yeah.
I'm not gonna pronounce that at all.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on to the next topic. But
Just give it a go. Give it a go.
We'll throw it in the caption.
Give it a go.
Jess,
I can't read it from here.
it's no.
It's basically
Yaha Abdul Mateen 2,
the second.
the second. No, but
this motherfucker said 2.
tell me that's not cooler than the second.
No.
It sounds like you just got the latest Apple product. Like, here we go with Eric reducing people to objects yet again.
Come on. I told you I don't want to pronounce his name. You made me do it. Cut this out.
You just don't have willpower, man. You tried to make me give all the examples of Dr. Seuss racism.
That was 4 episodes ago.
Save
5
it for-
episodes
you
ago.
got to save these things for the Patreon.
Tried to make me
$5
recite the rush
on,
hours.
$5 a month.
Anyway, speaking of, we don't have to really talk. We can talk about it quick. Mortal Kombat. Nobody saw it. So,
I didn't see
So
it.
let's not talk.
let's
about
not talk
it.
about it.
I was gonna
Anyways,
say, let's just keep it going.
Let's
Jon
keep-
Stewart.
no, that's old. We can.
Oh, you know what? I'm realizing we're talking about the Daily Show host. I was excited because I thought we were talking about Jon Stewart, the Green Lantern.
No, we're not talking about. No, but speaking of no,
I confused him with Josh Stewart for a second. So it's fine.
speaking of Green Lantern though, I guess. Well, no, I might have taken it down. Wayne T. Carr was going to be Green Lantern. Apparently, I don't know who that is. Wayne T. Carr. Want to look it up? Really quick.
Wayne
Wayne T. Carr.
Wayne Brady was going to be Green
Dude,
Lantern.
and he just fucking comes in and starts dancing and
I'd
singing.
fucking love it.
And then Colin Quinn, not Colin Quinn, Colin.
Colin Quinn.
No, from Whose Line Is It Anyway? You don't watch Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh, I know.
It's
who
so
that
long
is.
ago. You're like
The show's
guy
still
that
on,
I
Jake.
the guy that I don't remember. Why don't you remember?
Wayne T. Carr, awful choice for Green Lantern. Never heard of the
No.
guy.
That he'd be playing John Stewart Green Lantern.
Okay, no, yeah, I'm not saying. I just don't like. I don't know. I don't like his look. Get another guy. Never heard of this guy.
Why does everyone have to be an A-lister for you?
Because this is an A-list show. All right.
No, it isn't.
And we only have stars on here. Come here, Shay.
This isn't.
This is star number 1. There we go, baby. Is that in the shot?
Yeah.
Probably.
Hi. You know, by my lip. Okay. All right. Anyways, me and Jess watched. What did we watch? What's the
Mayor
show?
of Easttown.
Mayor of Easttown. There we go. We watched Mayor of Easttown. Jake did not because he's
I talk into the
unloyal.
microphone.
He's not loyal. Jake.
It's gonna be great for our audio listeners.
Exclusively on audio where you can't hear me.
Where Eric talks to the microphone upside down.
All right, so we got Kate Winslet. Can't go wrong with Kate Winslet from Titanic fame because I don't know any other movies that she was in.
Wasn't she?
Nope, she was only in Titanic.
Okay.
Kate Winslet.
She's just the producer.
What are you talking about? She's the lead in the show.
What? That doesn't even look like her.
Bruh. Who'd you think you were watching? Just some old white lady?
Yeah.
Why not?
I saw that she was
You
producing,
watched
but
2 episodes of the show
bro, that doesn't look like her.
and didn't realize that Kate Winslet was the person that you were watching?
No, because she's look.
She didn't watch the show.
I did watch the
There's
show.
no way.
Look.
This is impossible.
She watched Supergirl.
This is from 30 years ago, Jess.
Well,
She was
yeah, I
16.
don't fucking keep up with Kate Winslet on an everyday basis. That
was
doesn't
16.
look like that. Wait,
She looks like she fucking...
She looks 30 years older.
Yeah. She looks exactly the same.
well, that's exactly why I didn't realize it. Look, she's
What?
beaten down and alcoholic.
God.
I didn't realize. I really
Jesus.
did.
We're never gonna be able to have her on this show now.
No. Kate Winslet does
No,
not
then
want to be
that's
on
just credit
here.
to the makeup department. Because
Give
like,
credit to the makeup department. You made Kate Winslet look like trash.
She
look at the
literally-
difference. Look,
She looks... I don't see the difference. She just looks older.
Yeah.
all right, maybe I'm a dick then.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a dick.
Now you're the dick this episode. How's it feel?
And to be fair, like Kate
Wait,
Winslet.
didn't we have this conversation last episode? Aren't you just a poor judge of age? Like, not just with the Timothy Chalamet thing,
Yeah,
but we
I
looked
think-
at someone and you were like, that person
This is
looks like a fucking
12. Yeah.
12-year-old. And we were like, no, that looks like he's in college.
But also, to be fair, like Kate Winslet to me is Titanic Kate Winslet.
That's yeah. I guess
It's 30
that's like
years ago. You
everyone's-
gotta let go.
Yeah, it's time to. It's time.
It's
to drop.
also different color hair. So like to be fair, but I even wrote down like I wrote shit down when I was watching the show and I wrote down, oh, Kate Winslet produces it. I didn't fucking realize
you
it.
didn't. You didn't jot down that the lead actress was.
I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it.
All right. So
It
anyway,
doesn't say her name in the credits anywhere as maybe the character that she's playing.
No, I don't think it said characters.
all right. So we could explain to Jake because Jake didn't watch it. We don't have to really. I mean, it's not really spoiled.
You can't
Nothing-
really.
only
There's
2
nothing to
episodes.
Nothing to
explain
spoil.
yet.
Nothing to spoil yet. But basically, it's a small town. She's broken down, alcoholic. She's divorced.
She gives me Olivia Benson vibes.
Olivia Benson vibes from Broadchurch.
SVU.
All right. That's not who's. But her name is Olivia in Broadchurch.
Yeah, she's the current actress of Doctor Who. She's currently the portrayer of Doctor Who, right? We're talking about her.
Oh no, I was talking about the other.
The other
The-
woman, the one who's married to the guy at
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah. I thought her name was Olivia. Anyway,
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I am right. I'm right, but I don't know her name.
Yeah, but she's a good fucking actress. Too.
So good. Everybody on Broadchurch, amazing.
I'm gonna find
this-
out because she deserves to be shouted out. But keep going.
The show.
Oh, Olivia Colman.
Olivia. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I was
Nailed
thinking
it.
of Jodie Whittaker, but
Nailed
yeah,
it.
Olivia
Nailed it.
Colman's the one that.
I don't think Jodie is Doctor Who anymore. I think she's gone now. I think she's leaving. I could be wrong. though.
yeah, leaving. I don't think she's left yet.
Anyway,
It's typically like a couple of years. I haven't kept up.
I thought it was
since.
normally like 5 years.
Well, she's only been that for a minute.
Anyways, so this episode, so we got 2 episodes that we're up to at this point. It's a small town. Kate Winslet is what's she? She FBI? She's just a cop.
She's just a detective.
She's just a detective in the small town, and Jesus, off the rails. This show is off the rails.
Kicking
I'm
monitors.
drunk. I'm drunk.
It's one.
Why is your dog scratching her stomach with her back foot?
She's arguing with me right now because I'm trying to tell her to be quiet.
Come here. I'm gonna beat the shit out of
She
you.
doesn't want to come by me, but she wants.
Okay,
Just
Kate
speak to
Winslet.
me.
We're here. Kate Winslet.
Okay.
Small town. She's a detective in a small town.
Yeah.
There was a disappearing girl about a year ago, 2 years ago.
She couldn't find her.
Couldn't find her. The mom has cancer. She's very upset that she couldn't be found. The whole town hates her
It's
because
a small town, so they all played on the same fucking basketball team. Like they all know.
like
Got
that
it.
type of shit. Everyone hates her right now because they never found the girl. Or not everybody hates her, but they never found the girl a year ago, and she's like apparently the only fucking detective in town, and it's all her fault. I don't. That's the one thing.
There's a
that's
new
little-
detective in town.
New detective in town
Evan
joins
fucking
her.
Peters. I don't know. his
Evan
name in
Peters.
the show.
Is this just Broadchurch?
It's honestly, that's what it's looking like.
Because
'Cause
like
It's gonna
just
be
a little bit older, a little
Yeah.
bit colder of a case.
yeah.
I think it's
Well,
gonna
no,
be.
so- but
I
it's
think
not-
it's gonna have a. I think there's potential for the plot to be very good because they're setting up the web, like the everything connecting.
Everyone's gonna be connected. Yeah.
Yeah, they're setting it up well. I don't know if the execution will be as good as they're setting
Who's
it up.
playing the priest?
There's a priest, bro.
No shit.
There's
If this
two-
is
It's her
Broadchurch.
brother.
There's 2 priests.
Her brother or her cousin?
Oh, that's how they do it. That's how
There's-
they're changing it.
No,
there's-
one's a deacon, one's a priest. They're different.
In the comments, do you know the difference between a deacon and a fucking priest?
You're gonna get all the Woody Allen people being like, "Fuck yeah, I do."
Yeah. So her brother's a priest. That's a thing in Broadchurch, no?
It's not family, but the priest in Broadchurch is a major player.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think all of Broadchurch, I thought it was the fucking priest the whole time.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's a
they
spoiler
make
that you
you
can give away.
they make you believe for a long time.
Yeah. Basically,
Spoiler for a show that's been out for a decade, but
no,
you know,
but they're literally doing that with this. There's an ex-husband, there's a priest, there's a brother. They're
Yeah.
making you. But the good thing about the show is right off the bat, I was like, oh, they're gonna go with the person that you least expect. I'm like, oh, it's definitely the ex-husband. But like this last episode,
did they kill him?
No, but they hinted at him being the guy in the second episode, so clearly it's not him.
No,
What do you mean?
they didn't hint at him being the guy.
They hinted at him. They hinted at him being whatever. I don't want to spoil
It's
it. for
very
you.
clearly set up where the same person did both abductions. Yeah,
there's two abductions
both
now.
murders. One's a murder, one's an abduction. They're probably both murders.
right.
Or
So,
the
like,
twist is no.
It's the girl who went missing. That would be a sick twist.
Well, I was thinking maybe the twist is, it's all in a child's snow globe.
There's a child in it, so it makes sense.
I mean,
This is a callback to a television show that aired a long time ago. I
there
thought it was a classic TV trope, and no one reacted to that.
the one twist they can go with is the cancer woman's daughter isn't missing. She's actually still got
I
her.
just said that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Eric's leaving the show.
And that's why nobody noticed that she was there, and she killed the girl in the first episode.
Yeah,
But why would she kill that girl?
but they didn't hint to the ex-husband. They just said that.
He was the father of the kid.
Yeah, it just means he's a pedo.
Right.
Doesn't mean he's a murderer. It means
Jake's
he's a
bored.
fucking
Jake's
chomo.
just yawned right into the mic.
I thought that was Shay.
No, that was me.
Even Shay's been staring at you for an hour. And
But she
Jake's
won't come
yawning.
near me. Like I'm lifting the wire for her. She won't come over here. So I don't know what to tell her.
All right. So all in all, I really like the show so far. It's only the first 2 episodes. I'm gonna kill this dog.
No.
She's gonna die.
Shay. Be a good girl.
Do you want to come over here?
Who do you think did it?
I don't know yet. It's the second episode.
I think Alexander
But I think
Ramos
you need
did
to,
it.
I think you need to place a bet so we can.
I don't know if we met him yet. If I'm being honest.
Yo, if we didn't meet the killer, I hate that.
Can the killer be Anthony Ramos?
No, because he's on The Last of Us. So no.
No, is he?
Yeah, that's what that
No,
says.
new
No?
Transformers.
No,
new
new
Transformers.
Transformers.
I'm
Learn
not
how to
talking about
read.
the fucking
bud.
Transformers.
Gabriel Luna.
Why is this on my list?
I don't
made
know.
it.
You made it.
Can you see the hole in my pants from here? No, but you could see my wiener.
We can see you groping yourself on camera. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I go like this,
It just
This
looks very
episode's a
strange.
fucking mess.
huh?
This episode's a mess.
A
It's almost
disaster.
over, baby. Just
You look like
push
you're
through.
doing
How many
yoga
minutes-
down there.
How many minutes we got? How many
12.
do we really? Did you
About.
just make that up?
No, it's
All
about
right, so
12.
wrap this up. First 2 episodes I really liked. Yeah, pet the fucking dog, Jake. Damn.
The dog keeps moving away from me.
Sit.
She does this thing where every time Jake goes to pet her, she backs up. Like she
Yeah.
wants him to pet her,
You know
and
what?
it's like she's like teasing you.
My parents' cat does this, where it's just like I'll pet this cat all day, but what it wants me to do is like reach over a desk and like it won't. I can't pick up the cat and put it on my lap. I have to be reaching across furniture and like not able to do anything comfortably.
I've lost absolute control of this episode.
I think we
gone.
all lost control.
You don't have any control of any of the
I've
episodes.
never
What are you
had.
talking
I don't
about?
know. It's just anyway. So all right. So we're wrapping this subject up. Kate Winslet and her small town detective lady and
Good show.
great show.
It is. I texted. I was mad that we couldn't binge it, but
Cancer. Oh yeah, it's
I was
It's
mad you
one
couldn't
episode a
binge
week.
it. But
people.
We can binge Yasuke.
We can.
that?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. Yeah,
New Netflix animated show starring Lakeith Stanfield.
it's an anime.
Music by Flying Lotus.
I don't really do anime, but I'll do it for Jake.
I'll do it.
And it's
Yeah.
only apparently, what do you say, 8-10 episodes?
That's typical. The Netflix originals are typically that long.
Netflix has been killing it with the cartoons. Did you see that Hoops thing?
No.
That shit is fucking hilarious.
Is it starring Hoops from Flavor of Love?
Dude,
No, it's a
No?
Didn't
it's
she
a
marry Shaq?
cartoon.
She did.
It's
They
a
got
cartoon
divorced?
about a washed up basketball coach, but it's like an adult cartoon. It's fucking hilarious.
How I Met Your Mother series starring Hilary Duff.
That's
Transition.
How Eric feels about that.
Because if I let them talk, we'll start talking about some other shit that's not. We'll start talking about Jordan and fucking LeBron
No, it
James.
was a TV show. It wasn't basketball.
Yeah.
Fucker.
Damn,
We
they,
was trying
they've
to
turned
talk
against
about-
me. They've
I'm
turned
getting
against me.
aggressive.
They've
You-
turned
Trying to
against me.
talk about
Yeah.
Flavor of Love.
from 2006.
Flavor.
There was
3 seasons and 2 spin-offs. Thank you.
You're right. And New York is still
Yeah.
around.
New York is
She
the
is?
best meme. She is the best meme.
I saw some TikTok. All right, I can't. Hilary Duff. She got a nice big butt, and she's on How I Met Your Mother, the sequel. Do we care? Because the last season of the original series was absolutely terrible, and why would they do this to us again?
I don't
Uh,
care because they did away with the Lizzie McGuire reboot, so fuck them.
Did they really?
Yeah, that's why she's doing this.
Huh? Why'd they get rid of Lizzie McGuire? Dun-dun-dun.
Something about agreements or something. Like, nope, they
She
couldn't.
probably wants some more.
I don't know if it was her. I think it was like the way. I think what it was Disney wanted to do it like a children kind of thing,
And she was like, "Nah."
and
fuck
she
that.
wanted it. To, yeah, she
That's
wanted
fair.
it to be like adult.
That's what Boy Meets World should have did, because that could have been really fucking.
Boy
good.
Meets World, Girl Meets World.
And they
Like,
blew it.
do you know that like their storylines were very strange?
Strange in what way?
Like, the best friend was with the older brother who was in college, and the other one was 14. So like Disney made it okay that an 18-year-old and a 14-year-old were dating in the show.
Maybe they were trying to play into power dynamics later on in the show, and they just never fucking got
Because
there.
it was like
Yeah.
it was like a grooming thing. She had like a crush on him. He was like, "Oh no, I can't do this, can't do this." They went to college, and then it was like the girl threatened to. It was a whole thing. It was like a whole thing, and I was like, and he was like, "Okay, maybe after college." I was
Well,
like,
I mean, the
"Oh."
original Boy Meets World had the little sister was in love with.
Well, but that's why I'm getting like.
But they, I mean,
some of those
obviously
old sitcoms, they did have shit that not necessarily that direct about like grooming, but episodes that did tackle like kind of hard shit to talk about. Basically.
Yeah, but I don't remember any of them actually condoning it. The older one would be like, "Oh, we can't do
well,
this."
no, I think maybe they wanted to make a villain. I don't know.
but they didn't portray him as one. That's what I'm
Did you
saying.
watch
It's
Girl Meets
super
World?
weird.
No, I'm just
just-
reacting
you're
to
just-
information.
There was like a
live.
communist. There's a
I didn't
communist
watch Boy Meets
episode.
World either.
Communist
I didn't have
episode,
Disney
an
Channel growing
atheist
up.
episode. Girl Meets World was strange,
It
dude.
wasn't Disney Channel at the time.
ABC.
Boy Meets World was.
They switched
Channel 7.
networks. No, they switched networks. It was ABC and then Disney.
Really?
Yeah.
Afterwards?
It might have been
even when they
reversed.
got
Could have been
older?
Disney first, but yeah.
I was gonna say
I think when they got older, maybe they went to ABC because they were doing.
Yeah,
crazy-
it could
they
have
were
been
doing-
Disney. I think the younger ones were Disney first,
That makes sense.
and then it switched over
Well,
when they switched to ABC.
So what you're like, Jake, you didn't pick up a show mid fucking run? Like, no. I didn't.
I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know
Boy
that.
Meets World was a good. Boy
know
Meets
they did a
World was a
switch.
really good show. Though.
Really good.
Girl
Girl
Meets
you grow
World
up
was
with it,
strange.
and they like.
You know, I'm already an adult. I grew up with Zach Morris. Thank you.
That's my boy.
Dexter revival series.
I would be so much more excited if it was Dexter's Lab revival series.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Fairly Odd Parents live action begins filming.
How are they gonna revive Dexter though?
It's with him.
Yeah, but that's basically the same fucking show.
Yeah, but they'll be like, "Hey, these last 2 seasons never happened. We're back to being a great show."
I don't
I
think
guess.
I don't think they can do that.
Yeah.
They can't.
It's
Bro,
2 whole seasons.
remember when they had the sister in love with him? Like, what the fuck was this show?
They
I don't really honestly.
I'm gonna
I
be
didn't see the
honest.
teaser.
It lost me. It lost me. Like I watched the first couple seasons and then I was like, I can't do this no more.
Watch
Like I
up until
didn't.
season 4.
I
Season 4
I don't
finale is probably one of the greatest season finales.
I
of
don't think
all
I
time.
did. I think I only got midway through 3.
Agree or disagree?
I don't remember it off the top.
When the wife passes
That's
away.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
don't
Yeah.
remember.
5 stars.
It was a good one.
That was incredible.
I was gonna say I don't remember exactly the
I don't
order
think.
of events.
I don't
in
think
the
I got
show.
to 4.
So good. Just watch the first 4 seasons and then you're done.
I
Yeah.
watched the first couple. I don't think I got to 4 though.
I don't know how you.
I'm
do
not
that.
sure if I got to 3. I might have only did 1 and 2.
This is upsetting. So we don't care about Dexter revival.
No, I understand that there's been like fans clamoring for it for a long time. Because I'd see like petitions and shit
Yeah.
on.
But why
Facebook
are they
and-
clamoring? Because no one remembers the last 2 seasons being awful.
I think maybe that's part of it. They wanted to give it a better ending.
Yeah, which I don't blame.
Because, you know, people they can't deal with the fact that shows end anymore and things end. I remember reading like a couple weeks ago the manga for Attack on Titan, which anime is still going, like, and whatnot, but the source material ended. And I guess it was controversial. And people are like, we got to sign a petition because it didn't end the way I wanted. It's like, well, guess what? It ended the way the author wanted it to. Like, you sometimes just have to deal with the fact that you didn't write the goddamn thing.
It's kind of like a Breaking Bad thing.
Yeah.
But I think that one, everyone was like, you know what?
Everyone, Breaking Bad's finale, people seem to like.
This ended, and
Or like The
that's how it
Sopranos.
should be.
People were upset about The Sopranos finale. It's actually a good finale.
No, it is the ending. The
Yes, it is.
finale is good. The specific ending sucks ass because they were gonna make a movie, then they didn't make a movie, so they really didn't end
Well,
it.
no, the movie was always going to be a prequel. There was never a we're
So
going to
then
make
why the
it.
fuck did they end it like that?
I mean,
Because-
I understood the ending, but obviously everyone had that moment like, is the cable out?
Yeah.
But afterwards, when you realize the cable didn't go out and you rewatch the episode, you know what they were going for. He's always going to be high strung about, am I going to die today? Am I going to die tomorrow? Are my kids
Yeah,
good?
I understand, but what happened?
That's
was the
that
point.
was
It's
it. You're never going to know.
Open-ended
And that's why I didn't like it. Like you
It's-
ended the series with what happened.
I mean, I
don't-
guess you could have killed Tony, but like,
I thought it. I liked it in the beginning because I was like, okay, it leaves space. But now,
No,
No fucking
I still
space.
dig it only because you almost never get like good endings in anything besides like books and shit.
yeah.
I think they should have killed
And
him.
I think that like leaving it at, like ambiguous endings are, I think, just the thing that I enjoy. It turns out.
That's why you like all my scripts.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I fucking love your scripts, bro.
I
You're a
actually
terrible
do.
writer,
I
but-
know. I think I actually enjoy his scripts too. I think
Great.
the only
Let's all
person who
just
ever
talk about it.
says his scripts are garbage is him.
I tell them they're trash all the time, but then I leave them notes.
This episode is all about how amazing I am.
Yeah, Eric has one talent and one talent alone, and it's asking people to help him.
And here we are. Wide shot.
But no, like I thought the ending was good. We don't.
Well, I
It's
think-
also been a show that's over for what 2 decades. Now.
I know, but we're at the end of the fucking episode, so
Yeah,
who cares at this
basically.
I
point?
think
I think the only thing that bothered me about the Sopranos ending was her parking the car. That was the only thing that lost
Oh, yeah,
me.
that was stressful, and I was just like,
but
you
maybe
live
that's
in
the
New
point.
Jersey and you can't parallel park. Like,
Or was that like a running joke? She can never park.
I don't remember it. I remember that what you're talking about, and just being like,
If it was a running joke, then maybe like, haha, she
Yeah.
she still can't park after all these.
I don't
years.
think it was, or
I
if
never-
it was, it wasn't one that I kept in my mind.
You know, it
as I
would be a
watched the
good
show, 'cause I
reboot?
binged it. I didn't see it live.
AJ being the head of the picking up from there. He died.
He's
AJ
gotta-
is the head of the family.
the kid.
Mhm.
his Sony's kid.
Mhm.
He's got a. What do you mean he died?
No, I'm saying a good
If.
a good reboot. If they were gonna redo that show, because that show is so fucking good, it would be cool if they made AJ the boss.
Oh, he's got a. I was gonna say him and the sister from the show. They have a podcast together.
Do they?
Yeah,
You know what? They should make the therapist the head of the family. Fuck it.
dude. That's when the show just like he was falling in love with her.
Yeah.
I think I just spelled my-
My cousin met the sister at a game, and I know one of the guys who died.
At a Knicks game?
Not an Knicks game, sorry, an NSYNC concert. Justin Timberlake concert, not even NSYNC. It was Justin Timberlake.
Who was at the Justin Timberlake concert?
I don't know, but
The daughter in The Sopranos.
But you
Oh.
you referred to
She
it as a
sat next to
game,
my cousin.
So
How crazy is that?
I know. I don't know why I said
Yeah,
game.
I
I
was
really
like-
don't know why I said game.
what a strange turn of events. No, it was not a game. It was a Justin Timberlake.
I don't know why. I thought it was a game for some reason. It was just Justin Timberlake.
That's got to be such a cool life. Like you're a part of the Sopranos. They never have to work again. They've never worked since then.
Well,
They-
Nobody
they-
recognized her, oddly enough. Like
have
my
a
cousin
podcast
turned
and
next
that's
to
it.
her and was
well,
like,
it's like
"Oh
the
my
same
God."
shit. Like when, like The Sopranos was the first one.
Where you can kind of just do whatever you want
Yeah,
forever.
because similarly with like Sex in the City,
Mhm.
they don't have to do anything besides like, in 5 more years they'll probably make another
But
movie.
unfortunately, she keeps doing
Game of
stuff.
Thrones,
I hate her.
like none of the people who made it like through all the seasons of Game of Thrones ever have to work again.
You know what else is weird
Yeah.
about what I just said?
What's
I
that?
was also at that concert.
What the fuck were you doing at a Justin Timberlake concert?
She thought she was at a Knicks game. Is
No,
what she
I'm just, but it's weird because I'm
She
just
thought
like
it was
my
NSYNC,
cousin,
and she's
my
like, "Where are the
cousin, my
rest of them?"
cousin. In the meantime, like, no, I was there too. I could have just said I saw her at Justin.
Yeah.
She
You
was
gotta-
sitting next to us, basically.
Gotta separate it a little bit.
All right, shout out to Justin Timberlake. Where are we on this? We're done.
Just about. You have like a minute or two if you want.
If I want.
Yeah,
Okay.
we went over a little bit last episode.
Well, I think we only went over a little bit because we had a 2-minute song at the end of the episode.
I had to cut a lot.
I saw you, but you
Yeah.
had an hour too. You had an
Yeah.
hour plus,
and
on
I had to
yours.
cut a lot to get there.
My bad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
but
Honestly, I don't even think it matters. Like the time wise.
well, it does for. We'll even talk about it
Sorry.
off the podcast, but it does for some for posting for audio.
Okay. Thank you for coming to episode. What are we on? 7?
Seven.
Did anyone think that we would make it this far?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe in myself.
Jake believes in himself. Not in me or Jessica, but
I
himself.
believe in her.
I don't believe in you either. I believe in me and Jake.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why we're here, buddy. And you don't listen to any of my ideas. We can't have a neon sign that says Eric behind you. I don't see why not.
that's. I did see a store with neon signs, and I was like, "Can I go in there and ask them to make?"
There's
That's fine.
customized
Yeah.
ones on the internet.
We should do something.
We should just get a big ass Lord Farquaad head.
Nah,
Stay
I just
behind
wanted to
Do I-
say Eric. In
I don't think I have
cursive.
the Lord Farquhar thing going on today. I thought I had a good hair day.
last week. Yeah,
No?
Oh, wait, I forgot to say my joke.
Go ahead.
Well, now it's too late.
You can do it.
When I was
we'll
watching,
we'll do a mini episode.
when I was
just for
watching
joke.
the Mayor of Easttown,
Yeah.
when that kid Dylan came up, the baby daddy,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, look, it's Eric.
Okay.
So this episode ends with 2 straight minutes of us being like, Eric, you suck. Roll us out, buddy.
Roll us out. We'll be here next week on Thursday, hopefully. I feel like we're gonna come out on Friday today. So it's Friday.
It's gonna be Thursday, you dick.
All right, Jess got it. I mean, it's my fault. Whatever. Anyway, we're here. I'm gonna send this to her ASAP, so this is out on time. You should watch Mayor of Easttown so that you know what the fuck we're talking about on this next episode. I'm still talking. I don't know why. I like to end on a joke, but nobody's laughing.
We were earlier.
I know. I should have ended it right then and there. My facial hair is coming in, so that's nice.
That's a good joke.
All right. See you guys next week.